I'm not joking, I'm not being hyperbolic. This is my most anticipated game of all time, tied only with the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And if you've never heard of this game, or maybe just started seeing trailers recently, that might sound like an insane statement. So let me give you a history lesson on the road it took to get to this. Just around 10 years ago, a trailer appeared online for this game that looked like it was inspired by Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry. It depicted a cool fantasy world that seemed like all the things I love in video games smashed together into like one cool new game, and then it came out that all of this was developed by one guy, which looks absolutely insane. I've heard of a lot of games being developed by one person. None of them looked like this. I don't even know if it was meant to be a game that was ever going to be released. I think it might have just been like a demo for his reel so he could get work. But then Sony reached out to him and was like, hey, this is really cool. We would love to fund this, give you a team. And it just seemed like this really cool success story that you could just post your work online and then get DM'd by one of the biggest video game publishers in the world saying, hey, we want to make this into a real game. And so I'm so excited to play this one day. A couple years later, there's a demo I played at PlayStation Experiences, was like a convention that PlayStation had. And then years kept passing with no information about this. And I thought it was canceled. I was like, yep, no, I mean, it just didn't work out. The game is done. But then not that long ago, trailers started coming out, the game resurfaced, and we are sitting here now finally on release day for a game that I did not know was actually going to come out. And that is why it is one of my most anticipated games up there with Final Fantasy VII Remake, is because there's a lot of games that we wait a long time for, but like are definitely coming out. Like there was never a universe where a GTA 6 was not going to happen one day. But this was something that I thought might just be a pipe dream. Like this really cool game that I saw online one day that had this dope success story was probably just too good to be true. I'm about to hop on stream and play it for the first time and see what it's like for myself. Hopefully it's good, but even if it's not, I honestly don't even care. I just am so happy that I get to play this and that it never got canceled. And that's a victory in my book. Have you played Lost Soul Aside? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, give me a follow.